Right, okay, so when you first approach a lat pull down, the first thing you're going to have to think about, in pure gyms, it's these yellow things here, but in every gym, you're going to have to think about the weight, and then you're going to have to think about this little thing right here. So obviously we understand the weight, but first off, let's go into this thing. So when you sit down in a lat pull down, one of the things you'll find is that sometimes this will be a bit too low and you can't get all the way in. Now, basically what this is for is your leverage point. So as you get stronger, as I'm sure you will, as the weights start to go up and up and up, it's basically your leverage point to stop the weight from pulling you up and to keep you down in the seat. So first off, when you get to one of these, you just need to have a fiddle with this and make sure that you can get yourself right in so that your belly button is touching it. So if you find that the very bottom one, you can't get all the way in, I am able to, so I'm going to use this, because you want it as tight as you can. As long as you can get all the way in, then this is fine. But you need to figure that out first. Now, next we've got to think about our grip. Now, one of the biggest mistakes people make when they go to do a lat pull down is they get themselves set up. I've got it on the weight I want to, and then they go, I can't reach, because people like me weren't blessed with long arms. So, what you're going to have to do, get the seat sorted, get the weight on the bit you want it to as well. Then, find your grip. Now, an ideal grip with the lat pull down is usually around 1.5 times shoulder width. So if this is shoulder width, you're going to have to go a little bit wider. Now coincidentally, this is usually just before where these bends start to happen in the bar. So I'm going to get my grip, and because we can't reach it from the seat, we're going to have to sit down with it. Sit down, and as I said, get your belly button right up to the middle bit. Okay, so what we're going to do, one of the biggest mistakes that I see people do with the lat pull down is this. They pull down into here, pushing down like that. Now, that is not using your back, which is the intended muscles we're looking to use. Instead, it uses your arms. So to use your back, what you're going to have to do, as I say, get in as far as you can. You're going to get your chest up nice and high, and you're actually going to lean back ever so slightly. Now, you don't want to do this drastically where you're turning it into a completely different lift. Just a slight arch in the back, lean slightly back, and all you're going to do is you're going to forget about your hands. Your hands are just hooks in this exercise. You're going to drive your elbows down to your back pockets, chest up nice and high. You're going to bring this bar to about an inch off of your chest, right under your chin. Up nice and slowly, keeping that time of attention, then drive them elbows down again. Notice how far back my elbows are going compared to my back, and where the bar's ending up. Instead of ending up way in front of me, it's ending right at the top of my chest. My back is fully contracted right now, and I'm going up nice and slowly. Okay? Like so. Right, that's your lat pull down.